What's up, guys? This is Howard from Within Instruction, and we're back with another guitar review. This is a really sick one, and so, without further ado, let's just get right into it. That's crazy, dude.
This shit is so crazy. I can't believe it's here.
So I've been with Kiesel for about a year and a few months, and to be honest, the whole experience has been so awesome. They've been nothing but kind and supportive this whole time, so shout out to Kiesel Guitars and the team. I've always wanted a extreme shaped guitar. If those that don't know, my very first guitar actually was a Flying V. Looked something like this, super sick. So to kind of like fulfill that dream of having an extreme guitar again, I thought, I had so many guitars from Kiesel that are, the standard Strat shape. I kind of wanted to break out of that a little bit and get something that was a little bit more fun, something a little more extreme, and just, it's time to have fun with the guitars. It's enough of the usual shapes, and it's time to branch out. So here it is. This is the Kiesel Hyperdrive. It's basically the Explorer-shaped guitar, but with a few changes. Now, the body itself is based on the Explorer, but it is smaller and a bit more compact, and there's a few like bevels over here, bevels over on the horn that make it a little more ergonomic to play. I don't know if you guys ever played Explorer-shaped guitars, but they can be a bit awkward and clunky, but having this compact shape really does help. An additional feature that I also really liked about this guitar is that there is this counterweight that's, I don't know how heavy it is, but it basically helps the guitar with its weight, since, offset guitars are known for the neck dive. Having this counterweight really does make the guitar feel more balanced. And, for standing up and playing, neck dive is the absolute worst. So having a counterweight like this really does help. Yeah, let's talk about specs. I decided to go with a mahogany body for that darker tone. The neck itself is a maple neck, reverse headstock with the locking tuners, and the board is a Richlite fingerboard. I opted for Richlite because, it's, well, first of all, it's dark, and I like just how it looks aesthetically, but also the fact that it's not a wood material and that it's a composite material means that it's going to be more stable. So when I take this around the world for touring, the neck's not going to bend as much, and I'm not going to have to set this up every time we fly to a new place. It's not going to change so much with the humidity, and that's something for any touring guitarist that's going to be a huge plus. And additionally, I just like how it sounds tonally. My previous guitar, the DC, the sparkly one, also had a Richlite board, and I just really liked how it sounded tonally. It's very snappy, and especially with this mahogany body, it really does balance it out, because having a guitar that's super dark, sometimes you lose some of that brightness and that snappiness, and I feel like this Richlite really does help compensate for that. Additionally, we have these Kiesel thorium pickups, which I guess are their passive pickup set that's high output and very mid-focused. So, you know, for any modern guitar tones, it's going to do really well. Single knob, single three-way pickup selector. The knob has a push-pull for the coil split, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and yeah, the hip shot trem, which if you guys have never played the hip shot trem, man, like honestly, if you are used to like a Floyd Rose or something like that, you know how annoying it can get, especially with all the small moving parts. If something gets rusted or corroded, like the whole bridge has to be changed, or you got to deal with it. It's just a lot of work to deal with. And with just having the hip shot, it's so stable, and you could do everything that you need to do, you know, with a Floyd. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. And honestly, since I joined Kiesel, like all my guitars have been with the hip shot trem, and I haven't looked back since. Yeah, and I also just really like how this body sits. You can play it in the casual position or whatever, and also the classical position right here on your leg. So it's a really nice guitar, man. Like I sit with this by the laptop and write, produce, practice, and it just like feels so natural to have it in your lap. It's out of the way, and for such a extreme shaped guitar, it really does balance itself really well, and it's super ergonomic. So anyone who's looking into guitars that are not Strat shaped, Les Paul shaped, Tele, or whatever of the more traditional shapes, this is a really good option, man. Like the Hyperdrive, I really, really recommend it. Now I'm just going to play through a few tones, rhythm, lead, cleans, whatever, go through some of the pickup selections, and yeah, you'll get a overall feel of how this thing sounds. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys learned more about this specific Kiesel guitar. Honestly, since I did that tour with the Treyu a few years ago, I saw Dan Jacobs play this guitar, and I told myself I really wanted one, and yeah, it's good to see that we're full circle back. I'm going to be ripping this guitar with my band Within Destruction on our European tour with Born of Osiris. Going to be playing this guitar all month, so it's going to be sick, and I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, see you guys next time. Bye. Whatever.